Hello, everybody. Welcome to the John Ross Show. And this is John Ross. And I'm just nice to be with you here. I'm going to adjust something here. There we go. This is John Ross Show. I'm just so happy to be with you folks. And on this January 6th, this is an interesting day and for a lot of reasons. And I just want to welcome everybody to this show. And we're so happy to do this with you folks. So I do a little bit of everything here on this show. I do the technical, I do this or that. So excuse me if there's this brief interruption. So welcome everybody, and this is John Ross Show. And today I want to announce this is the news today. There was no riot today. What are you saying? Remember 4 years ago today? Yep. There's no riot today. Kamala Harris and the Senate and the House got together and affirmed Donald Trump and J.D. Vance in office of president and vice president. So we didn't see any pressure on Kamala Harris to not certify the election. We didn't see that today. No pressure. No pressure. She did the right thing. She didn't skate around it. She lost. Joe Biden lost. That's pretty hard to admit. Some people won't admit that. Some people will go around sulking and get others involved with them and get them in trouble. You just sulk and try to justify why they didn't win. I remember I ran for Illinois House in 1988. Got pretty good whip. It wasn't too. It was a pretty Republican area. I ran as a Democrat. Basically, I was on an issue called the Super Collider, which I didn't think was environmentally sound and good for our area. And that was in 1988. I ran against a pro-choice. This is pro-choice Republican as I would say, a pro-life Democrat. Maybe not a perfect, and some would want pro-life, but I was pro-life. And I ran as that, still got only 30%, about 30 or 33, I forgot. It was a 10 or 11,000 votes. It was quite a good turnout because it was 88. But I lost. I didn't say it was stolen or it was a fraud. And we haven't heard anything about this election being a fraud or stolen. It's very funny. I didn't see much election reform to change from 2020 to 2024. Why this isn't? What's the difference? Oh, I think it's an individual that doesn't know how to accept a loss. When you lose, and you move on. You don't lose your principles, but you move on. And that's the democratic thing to do. And we're going to show my candidate lost, but we're going to show what, in a clear conscience, what some alternatives and some good things are to counteract certain policies and other things. We're going to do our best in a good way, in a constructive way. And we're going to have constructive guests. I've been working on that today and working on our show for the 6th. I mean, we're on the 6th for the 8th, actually. And I'm working on that. And I'm proud to say we're getting close to that. We're getting sometimes I start things too late, you know. I'm sorry about that, folks. It's one of my failures going late on things, but I'm going to be working on that with diligence to have some good quality guests, some different things coming up, and some authors, some Christian authors. I would use the word Christian, good authors. Not maybe that's too strong to use the word Christian. I don't want to just bat that word around because we got to live our faith as Jimmy Carter did, and I think he was a good Christian man, and we honor Jimmy Carter for what he was. Just remembering that he was our 39th president, and on the night they're going to have a special ceremony in the Capitol for Jimmy, and just remembering him. And we'll try to get somebody that I know. We'll see. I'm working on this, that was an advisor to Jimmy, and give us some perspective on it. But I'm working on it. We'll see if it works out. And but Jimmy Carter was a good man, and we appreciate him. Like I said, we're going to be back on the 8th, coming up Wednesday with a guest. I'm hopeful. So I just want to thank everybody for just coming in today. And remember that peace on earth, that is important. That's in downtown Batavia. And we got to exemplify and do more things to bring peace on earth to our society. And that's what we got to work on. It's a toughie. And we go up and down between that. Some days we have a good day and some days we don't. But this is our objective. It's what God calls us to do. It's what the angel said, bringing peace to those who want, basically those who want peace. Do we want peace? That's the question. Some people don't want peace. It's to their objective not to have peace, to have war. Maybe you want war to make money in the war machine. That's one reason. Maybe it gives us power. There's a lot of reasons why people don't want peace on earth. Why do we want to sell more alarm systems? Because we're not going to encourage the decline of crime if we can't sell alarm systems. I don't want to get on those people too much, but there's truth to that. The more we have crime, the higher we'll have more alarm systems. We'll have more security guards. That's a good job. We'll do that. Or we're going to deport people. Oh, but we'll have to hire some people to make detention centers more security guards. We can make money on this. Do we want peace on earth? Some things we don't really want peace on earth because it might not be profitable. It might not be good to have peace on earth. No, it's good for individuals that are hurting from violence and other things like that, especially our friends in the southern border, Mexico, and other countries in our hemisphere who suffer from drugs and other things, cartels and gangs. In our inner cities in America, we need peace. We need the church to stand up, be a voice. Stand up, friends. Let's stand up right now, each and every one of us, for peace on earth as we move ahead in the next days, and with a new president, well, new, old, however you want to look at it, president coming. May we be for peace on earth and spread that and love to our communities. Thank you for listening now. We're going to move on. Like I said, we're working on the future here. Pray that I get myself together a little more on this. And we're going to be doing it. We're going to bring some good people here. And we thank you for listening with me today. And I just want to say to all my friends out there who are listening, bye-bye, and Lord willing, we'll see you then on Wednesday. Bye-bye now at 5 p.m. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye-bye.